Out of the Egypt of the Spirit 1. Siafang. August 16, 2005. Translated by Treasure and edited by Kayer. The ancient Israelites were delivered out of Egypt with God's help, out of slavery and into freedom. Egypt is defined as the land of slavery, and the believers could only rid themselves of slavery by going out from Egypt. Where is our real Egypt? It lies within our hearts. It is easy for the body to be out of Egypt, but it is much harder to discard it from the mind. We all suffer from the slavery of the Egypt of the Spirit in various degrees, and we lead our lives with the Egypt of the Spirit on different levels. You are a slave to your own Egypt of the Spirit because you have not felt the breath of the new era. An unimaginable era is coming, a wave of energy will reach from the universe to the earth, its prediction has been shown. When this wave reaches the entire earth, only those who are out of the Egypt of the Spirit will be able to survive it, for their common frequency will resonate with it, and those who remain within the Egypt of the Spirit, those who cannot resonate with this wave, will completely disappear from the earth. I, Dayform Buddha, have come here to inform you, to give you this sacred inspiration, and to lead you out of the Egypt of the Spirit and into the new Lifechanyuan era. You should never resist me, for the consequence of such resistance will be your death. I depend on divine power. The love of Jesus Christ for human beings, the profound wisdom of Sakyamuni Buddha, the great ideal of Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, the profound and lasting meaning of Fairy Lao Tzu, and the great mercy of Mao Zedong, who tried to liberate all the poor people who suffer from oppression and deprivation at the bottom. They must all focus on me and came together to form a magnificent picture, a mysterious force which is the strongest and the softest dark energy in the universe, able to withstand all the sludge and turbidity that will lead the people out of the Egypt of the Spirit, but who are pleasing to the greatest Creator and who are into the new Lifechanyuan era. I, Dayform Buddha, by the revelation of the greatest Creator, do face all earthly citizens equally today. Regardless of your sect, party, organization, nationality, or race, whether you are a king, a president, a civilian, or a prisoner, and no matter what your magnificent feats or unforgivable sins in the past have been, will treat all of you equally. You have an equal opportunity to accept this information and to have an equal opportunity to be out of the Egypt of the Spirit. You must not resist me. Upon learning this information, you must think it over quietly, digest it carefully, and sensitize yourself deeply. I will take nothing from you, place no chains upon you, and force no compliance out of you. Instead, I will lead you out of the Egypt of the Spirit and into the new Lifechanyuan era to enjoy the finest life with the maximum freedom. See the leaves falling, they should have felt the winter coming. See the willow becoming green by the river, it should have heard the footsteps of spring approaching. You do not have much time to waste. I want you to set all your inflexibility aside to no longer attack each other and to waste no more time trying to overthrow political parties and regimes. Do not adhere to the opinion that we are right, they are wrong, because you have to think about your future. You can keep to your beliefs and faiths, but at the same time, you need to master the new knowledge and the new information as soon as possible and never to regard your own belief and faith as the only correct one. You must also not hold the feeling of being able to offer salvation because you have neither enough wisdom nor enough energy. Not only do you not understand the non-material world, but neither can you make the correct judgment nor choice with what happens in your own home. Live on the eve of great changes. You should feel joy and happiness and neither fear nor worry because you have a chance to enter a new era by your own efforts. Do not blaspheme my words, for unhealthy words will hurt and eventually destroy you with a precision. But this is not me, for I am neither ego nor non-ego. The greatest classics are still the Bible, the Quran, the Buddhist scriptures, and the Tao Te Ching. You have to admire Jesus, Buddha, Muhammad, PBUH, and Lao Tzu in your heart. Before you read these 4 classics, you had better not say more or judge anything because what you would say could never equal to their wisdom. What you would say would be nonsense before you understand these classics which run in the opposite direction. The majority of people skim across the surfaces of things. You do not see the colossal forces below that support the icebergs above and you think you are performing deeds of merit, but the truth might just be the opposite and you are actually sinning. I believe that you possess kindness, but kindness without great wisdom will more often than not lead to bad results. Taiji Celestial, the living messenger of Jesus, teaches us how much you have known of Tao and how much you can preach. Never judge or comment on things of which you do not know. Do not be an apologist, but be a preacher. Do not use any of these sentences or paragraphs to threaten or intimidate others, or you might be threatening and frightening yourself unless you can answer a series of questions from others. Family, nationality, race, party, and religion are the Egypt of the spirit, so you must walk out and just keep the greatest creator and your parents as your sacred territory. Do not rack your brains for your own family, nationality, party, race, or religion. It is helpless, it will not benefit humanity, and is selfish behavior. These things will not exist in the coming Lifechanyuan era. Do not sacrifice for things that are about to disappear. You need to have the courage to fail, to forgive the people who hurt you, and to make your mind up to surrender the mindset of a vengeful and hateful attitude. This kind of attitude is helpless in the sublimation of your life quality, but it will distort your soul and evolve the structure of your life into false, ugliness, and evil. As a conclusion, even trotting our enemies under our feet and killing them is helpless for the evolution of our spirits toward truth, kindness, and beauty. If people do not forgive others, but just want to satisfy their vanity, get some small psychological satisfaction, and have revenge followed by more revenge, the whole human psyche will be trapped in a vicious cycle and never find peace. The greatest creator is pleased by people who revere him. Jesus, Buddha, and Muhammad, peace be upon them, were fond of their loyal disciples, and I, Deiform Buddha, also like those who can be my friends, and I am willing to give the visas of life to those who are willing to be my friends.